Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Groupers. Taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Groupers will put toe together and we'll get started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
It's complete to the left. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Aggies want to move quickly.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Owens. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll run the option. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Myers on the move. He makes the catch. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Now sliding to his left. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this 1st drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play as you're throwing.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And he'll take that 1st drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that 1st drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity to put 3 on the board.
The Groupers offense will try to get something going with their 1st possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On third down, going up top. Makes a grab for a big play. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Here's the pressure. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And man, that is a huge play for the defense because they had to stop the bleeding. On the very last play, they gave up an explosive one, and all of a sudden it feels like the defense is on their heels. But what a great job in an individual effort, winning up front, getting around the block, and getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play.
The give on the counter. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Groupers send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to pass, it's Reed. Finds his man, it's Bussey. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And after having a nice gain like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
It's a running room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Aggie. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. And you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options. They're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Syracuse. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Groupers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Groupers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do?
Takes it the other way. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here. On the option. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. The play action fake. Looking for a big gain. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Using his legs, it's Daniels. He breaks a tackle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Working that left side now. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wide receiver comes in motion. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience, bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Goes to the option. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. A little screen to the running back. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A&M comes back out with another first down. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Aggie.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest. And
he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On the option. He'll pitch it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. And the Groupers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Groupers will send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Motion from the wide receiver. Just going to keep it after the snap. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Brings into the open. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Texas A&M!
Really nice rhythm that time by the play caller because he ran the football on the last play, so this time he decides to go play action just to see if he could get the defense to freeze for a split second, and that's all the target needed. Off the play fake, he's able to work the route, win his one-on-one, makes the catch, and takes it in for a score.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run the option. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself on the draw. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. The option look. Quick toss. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
We know this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting the receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Here comes the option. Now the toss. It's a live ball. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Pickup of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Right back to it. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Groupers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Sheffield. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. On the option. Running back searching for a hole.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Makes the grab on the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll leave it with him. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Using his feet to buy time. At the 40, there he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll open the second half on the ground. Got the first down and more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Push out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't work on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Now on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, groupers.
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll ride his man on the option.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Texas A&M going up tempo. To the air, it's Reed. Catch in the middle, it's Bussey. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Gonna run it, it's Daniels. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
Turning it on. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Gain of 24.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. Find some fresh air. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the groupers are on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Might as well give it to him again.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the groupers will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They're working that left side. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run the option. Here's the handoff. Scoops it up, still a live ball. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The give to the tailback. Makes him talk to the hand. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Aggies. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
That's why I love this offense running this option play, because if this running back gets the ball in the perimeter in space, he is so deadly and he's lethal. And he showed you right there. This guy's got a lot of tools.
We reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parrish. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The groupers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the back in it, flying off the edge. They can't block him, they can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
Unloads it left. Got him downfield. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll run the counter. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Sheffield. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Off the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Give to the running back. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Goes to the option. Runs through a tackle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Texas A&M looking to convert on 4th here. Trying to get it to the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole. Pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that 1st down. Nice job.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Now the play fake. Now rolling to the left. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggie. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
Coming out with it, it's Jeffrey. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. They'll go to the ground. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. On the option. He'll toss it. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. And the groupers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground with the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Motion from the wideout. They'll run the option. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The groupers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. So now it's second and long. Gives it on the option. Sweet cut there. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the groupers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. The option look. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. They've already put 1 field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. Absolutely perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running to Green. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the ground. He's got it again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got 1 loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship.